What's up? Good to see you.
Just how's life in general?
What you say?
Yeah, so how's every
Oh, okay. I heard you on that part. Everything's going good, man. Wifey went to work. I'm here with the kids, but they cool. So yeah, we're good.
video right now?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's right. Is it rented out?
No, no. This studio is built in my room.
Oh, it's your own.
Yes. It's still it's still messed up here though. I'm gonna have to redo all of that. Oh, I said the back of me is still messed up. It wasn't the way I wanted it to be. I'm gonna have to redo this.
Kind of what's going out real quick. Let me try to. Yeah, you.
Oh, I was saying that I want to redo what I did back here because it's not to my satisfaction.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's just let the people know like who you are and where you're from.
Okay, yeah. Well, my name is Charles, but I go by LP, which means the lyrical poet. I am a gospel inspirational hip hop artist. I'm a music producer. I'm a songwriter, and I'm also a radio DJ.
That's right. So you're like,
Yeah, yeah. It's so much fun.
and which one did you get first?
Can you repeat that?
Like, which craft did you get into first? Just out of all the things that you do, which one was the first thing you got
Oh,
into?
which one was the first? Songwriter, and that was my first thing that I did.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I should. Yes, and I forgot to mention that part. I do perform also. So yes, yeah, it is staticky. Okay.
Can you hear me? Can you hear
I can hear you.
me? Way better for sure. Let's start off from like where we're at.
Put on my necklace.
Is that like a good luck?
It kind of is. My oldest daughter got this for my birthday. So it means a lot to me because she knows I'm a huge fan of Black Panther. So she got this for me.
All right.
I know, right? Rest in peace, Chadwick.
Yeah, well, that was yeah. And so you said that. What did you dive into first?
Oh, you kind of spaced out. I didn't hear you. Oh yes. So songwriting was first. I was always a huge fan of hip hop, so I wasn't confident in myself to actually go out there and do it. So I just started writing raps on my own before I even went to perform. But eventually, I started to, perform my own songs.
Would you record it at all when you started when you first?
Recording that came like a while back, so I didn't record right away. I wasn't confident enough. So that's the first thing I had to do was work on my confidence. Yes. Oh, can you repeat that again? You was breaking up. Dang, I missed it again. I didn't hear you. I can, but
Or
it's
it's still?
still breaking up. Yeah. I wonder if it's I wonder if it's your connection. Oh, you froze.
Can you hear me better? Or it's the same?
It's about the same. I heard you a little bit better, but your screen is frozen.
Yeah, it might be because of the distance.
What was that?
Hold on. Yeah, I was let me see if this could get this running better. Located?
Oh, I'm in Ohio.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait,
Yeah, I'm a,
IO.
yeah. So you've been there
No, no. I came from Indiana, and I was born and raised in Indiana, and I came
oh, okay.
to Ohio 6 years ago.
All right. So like how's it just Indiana compared to Ohio? Just
Music wise, it's not that much different. It just depends on who you know. But it's kind of slow in Indiana. I do think that there's more opportunities here in Ohio just because it's a bigger city. Well, the city that I'm in is bigger than where I was in Indiana. Oh, I know a lot of people do not like to categorize themselves, but I don't mind myself. I do consider myself to be an inspirational hip hop artist.
like calm, like those type of
Um,
rappers,
I wouldn't say J. Cole.
gangster rappers.
Maybe more like NF.
Definitely got some like.
Hmm.
So when did you like start getting into just that type of music and knowing like just knowing your style and knowing that you want to do this?
Ooh, now that's the question. I love this question. Okay, so I'll go ahead and get into it, man. This will be a long answer. So,
Oh, we got the time.
I got into hip hop after I listened to MC Hammer. So that pretty much shows my age right there. But I was a huge fan. As soon as I heard MC Hammer, I was like, "Ooh, this is hip hop," and I enjoyed everything about it. So that got me interested into wanting to write my own songs. But like I said before, I wasn't confident enough to start doing it myself. But but then the more hip hop I started to hear, the more confident I became. So I started to do my own raps, and then I end up meeting a producer, and my this producer's name is Conway. He was the one who really shaped me into where I am now. Uh, because I told him that I like to rap, and he wanted me to do a song, and I did one. And at that time, I didn't know the skills that I know now. So he said that I still need some work, but he can see potential. So he wanted to work with me, and he wanted to know if I would be okay with that. So of course I said yes. So he helped me to perfect my craft. He helped me to understand the origin of hip hop. He helped me to know exactly how to hold my cadence, how to do my timing, everything like that. He even taught me how to write better. And then he ended up setting up shows for me to perform. So and the funny thing with that is when I was performing, he was critiquing me. So he was writing notes on everything that I was doing. He was like, "You did this good. You need to work on this. You need to work on that." You need those kind of people in your life so they can help you to get
Yeah,
molded
just
into
kind of
where you
give
want to
you
go.
right, most definitely. Yeah, so he put you on pretty much. He like showed you like more to it, helped you out too. So he just saw the potential in you like early.
Yes, yes, he did. And no, no, we don't. He end up not wanting to do music production anymore, and he got into doing like camera work and stuff like that, but which he's really good at too. But the cool thing I can say about that is he was the one who got me interested into music production. So that's how I started making music, is by looking at what he did and studying what he did.
You.
Definitely, I would honestly say he was my mentor. He helped me. He helped me so much, and I would never forget what he did for me.
Yeah, so what songs you got songs from like 8 years ago, and you got like songs from like recently. So you've been doing like music for a while now.
Oh yeah, for a really long time. I would say about maybe 25, 26 years now. So I've been in this game for quite a bit, man.
Like you were like at church, one of your videos.
Very good question. Okay, so the answer to my question is going to shock you because it's not the way that most people would answer this question. Um, Overall, I'm a pretty shy guy. I'm very like introverted, but when I'm on stage, I'm a totally different person. I become that exciting, extroverted type of performer. So when I'm on stage, the more people that I see in the crowd, the more comfortable I am performing. And with that being said, if I'm performing with like maybe 10 people or less, I get really, really nervous because I can see all those eyes just looking at me, and it's just enhanced for some reason. But when I'm going like for 100 or even more, I'm feeding off of their energy. So I'm just on it. I'm there. Yes, totally ready.
like like performing just live and all that.
Yes, yes, I am.
That's right.
Yes, I got. Hold on, real quick. Okay, there we go. I actually got both comments before. So, at the very beginning, people was telling me that I need to either quit or I need to work on my craft. And oh, I should explain that a little bit better too. So, my style, the way that I rap now, is totally different from what I did back then. Because back then I was a huge Puff Daddy fan, so any rap that I did sounded like him, and that's what people was getting on me about. They was like, "You're not an original. You just like him. You're just a copy of him, and that's not gonna work." So I had to figure out my own style, which I have. Yeah. hmm Um, at first, I did not because I was a huge fan of him at that time. Not now, because I know what he's doing. But yeah, at that time, I was a huge fan. I thought it was a compliment, but then I end up realizing what they was telling me was not a compliment.
Yeah. So you just had to like
Yes. hmm
yeah. Let's talk about just
Oh yeah. So I did the open mic challenges just to let people know that I'm out here. And when I was doing those challenges at that time, I was hanging out with this guy named Sound Mind Beats. So and he was telling me that it would help me out to make some videos with open mic challenges, and just so people can get to know who I am. So I took his word for it and I started doing it. Oh no, you froze. I don't know what you're saying.
motion. People started like noticing you more when you started doing those challenges.
Yes, it absolutely did. I end up getting quite a few comments about that the open mic challenges that I was doing was really good, and some of those challenges I did really related to their story, so they was really interested of what I was doing. And plus, I speed rap sometimes too, so they was really amazed that I was able to do that.
Up and all.
Oh yeah, I'm very versatile when it comes to rap.
You say in one song you have a song called EIMA.
You
EIM.
heard that?
Yeah. What is that?
It's not an acronym. EIMA is how you spell my wife's name.
All right. So the whole song's like
Yes, it is. I forgot that I had that on there. I need to work on that because that was like one of my beginning projects of when I was trying to learn how to mix and master, which I don't think it came out good. And I learned so much more after that, so I'm gonna have to fix it. Uh huh.
did
Yeah.
let's see how that link up like
Yes, that song I was into the mind frame of Bone Thugs and Harmony. I wanted to do a song that was similar to their style, but I wanted to still keep it as my own. So that's how I was writing that song. And at the same time, I wanted to get into a spiritual perspective without being too preachy. So that's what I wanted to do on this song. So I'm hoping that it came out that way. But a lot of people seem to like this song a lot. Thank you. Yes, yes, I did. Me and Firewalker, yes, we end up recording this song in the same room. It took a while because I knew that I wanted to have someone featured on the song, but I wasn't quite sure who. And I ended up meeting Firewalker. He's one of the people who goes to my church. So we end up talking, and we was like, okay, let's go and do this song together. So my part was already done. So I was waiting for him to get his part done. And we got together, he recorded it. Then I went and got it mixed by someone else, and we got it done. Can you repeat that? Dan, you kept skipping. I couldn't hear everything you said. I'm not sure. I'm sure that he will be willing to do another song, but as of right now, I don't have anything that would fit his style. Oh man, you froze. Yes, I am a strong advocate of that. I do not cuss, so I guess you could say I'm straight edge. It don't even if I'll try to do it, it would not sound right. So yeah, I don't cuss at all. Well, actually, it's even more than that. Um, I know a lot of people would say that I'm religious because that's the way that most people would go about that. But as for me, I would say that I'm more spiritual than religious because I don't like people saying religious because for me, religion caused separation. and I'm all about unity. So that's why I focus on the relationship instead of the religion. Yes, yes, I do. That song is on the Mix album. Sure. Unity is a really cool married couple. Their name is Tim and Marcy. I end up meeting them in. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This goes way back. Okay, so first, let me tell you about Tim. I met Tim in this camp that me and him used to go to. It's called Camp Raybird. This is when we were just kids. And um I didn't know that he had so much talent back then. And we were just friends. We never discussed music or anything. And then as we got older, we ended up meeting each other again. And I he ended up showing me his wife, and he told me about the group that they did, and he gave me their album. And I was like, "Oh, okay, this is nice. We need to do a song together." So I gave them this idea. I actually wrote the whole song. So even their part that they're singing, I wrote it.
Oh, so you you made the whole song for them. Um, do you be doing that like a lot, ghostwriting for artists?
Yeah, I do. It's fun to it's fun to write. I enjoy it.
Yeah, it's definitely a talent to be able to like ghostwrite for someone else and like come up with a different style for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, most and yeah. So how many albums have you put out since, or just projects since you started till now?
Well, I'm still working on my main album, but so far I have put out two mix albums.
Okay, and let's talk about the first one. How many tracks was on the first one?
Oh, the first mix album I had 17 tracks, but they were like really small songs. There was probably like a minute and a half or something like that. So I was just getting started at that time, trying to figure out how to do a mix album and everything. So yeah, it wasn't that much.
All right. So it was just like your rough draft, just starting up and all that.
Hmm. And another
So
interesting thing about that is I did this mix album when I was living in Arizona.
okay. So how long were you in Arizona for?
I was in there for about 4 years. Yeah.
Okay. So was this before you were? Because you were in where were you before that?
I was in Indiana. So yeah, I went from
Oh,
Indiana, then I went to Arizona, and then I went back to Indiana, and now here in Ohio.
oh, okay. So all right. And like, how's just the community out there, just in Ohio? Is everyone like friendly, pretty much? Is there a lot going on in your area?
To be honest with you, bro, it just depends on where you are. So I tend to try to stay away from the bad side, and I stay, you know, to the area that's safer. So yeah,
Right. So you just gotta be aware and all.
pretty much, yeah. And you're coming out so much clearer right now.
So yeah, I don't know. It might have been the connection got way better now. All right, so
Hmm.
you dropped your second album. What year was that?
Gee, I don't remember. I'm thinking maybe either 2, 3 years ago, maybe something like that.
All right, and let's talk about that.
Sure.
The second, your second one. Do you feel like you put like more of your heart in it? Just gave it your all on that.
Yes, on this mix album, I would say exactly what you just said because I wanted to emphasize more on the message for this album. So that was my main focus. So I'm hoping that people can hear that I'm speaking to them and it's a message coming out instead of just, doing a song just to have fun with it and stuff. I'm trying to bring a message.
Yeah. And like your message, like obviously it's like positivity, like, but is there more deep meaning to your message, like in your music? Like, what do you expect, like when someone hears your music? What do you want them like to do?
Thank you so much for asking that question. What a wonderful question. What I want people to hear out of my songs is exactly what I was telling you before. I want people to stop thinking about religion because, like I said, religion is only going to cause separation. But if you think about just having a relationship with our Heavenly Father, that is going to be able to help guide you into a better way of living. Because, like I said, religion is just, it's not good. It's not good to just think on the religious side, but more on the relationship side. And I'm hoping that when people hear the album, they will be able to receive that message.
Yeah, because there's a lot of like demonic stuff just going on in the music industry. I want to
Hmm.
get your intake, like, just what do you, how do you feel just seeing like all this like demon, just worshiping demons, devil, like in the music industry? Like what is your opinion on that?
My opinion on that is the more that people continue to do that, the longer I'm going to be staying and doing my thing, because I'm here to combat that.
And do you feel like it's real, or like what they're doing, like dressing up with horns on everything, just praising the devil? Do you feel like it's just for clout, or it's they're really doing it?
Oh well, I'll put it this way. I think that they don't understand what they're doing, at least for some of them. I know other people know exactly what they're doing, and they're going to continue to keep doing that because that's what they believe. But other people is just like doing it for clout, and they don't understand the negativity that they're bringing forth. And I'm hoping that they will be able to understand one day and get out of that mess. But like I said before, if they're going to keep continuing to do that, I'm going to keep continuing doing what I'm doing.
All right. And why do you feel like this narrative of just demon devil is like pushed more than just Christ and like Jesus, all that? Why is that pushed more than that?
Why is it pushed more? Because
Yeah.
people like to feed more into the negative stuff in life than the positive stuff. I really don't understand why, but yeah, people just tune into more negative stuff.
Yeah, that's so true for sure. And like before we go, I do I wanted to like just let the people know like where they can find your music, any shows coming up, venues about to perform, all that.
Sure. And when I do that, there is something else I want to mention too. So, you can find all of my music on any music platforms. I have five original songs and that is out on all music platforms right now. If you want to check out my mix album, all you have to do is go to my TikTok account and click the link on my bio, and you'll be able to find my mix album right there. But the other thing I want to mention is that I'm also a radio DJ. So I have a show called Inspiration with Theria on Theria Radio that people could check out. Theria Radio is an internet radio station that plays independent artist music worldwide. So feel free to download the app. It's called Theria Radio, Theria, and you can check out all the independent artists on that radio show.
So most definitely go tap into that. And can you give like the people your social media where they can find you? Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
Yes, on Instagram and TikTok, all you have to do is put LP underscore lyrical poet, and I'll be able to pop up on both of those. on Instagram and TikTok. Um, Man, I don't remember my name on YouTube, but I'm sure if you put lyrical poet, it's going to pop up.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this was a nice. It was nice talking to you. Um, yeah, this was a spoken words interview with lyrical poet. You already know, and yeah, we out of here.
LP on the scene, y'all.
Yeah, you already know. All right, later.
Thank you so much. This was fun.
Yeah, you already know. I'm going. We're gonna have to run it back for sure.
All right. I'm down with that.
All right. All right. This is spoken words. We out of here.